So it got to a point where I would be like, what do I want to do? So my interest in Kenya peaked, and I talked to Ghost Mule.
Yep.
I was introduced to him through a friend, as actually a former national team player that actually works for me.
Yep.
And then we started talking, and I told Ghost, man, I really want to contribute to Kenya soccer. And I think what my passion is youth football.
Yep.
And we talked about, I'd love to coach the under 17, because I felt like under 17 national team, because I felt like there was a tremendous opportunity to build a 17 national team. Because like I told you, I knew those youth players who were playing for Nigeria, and I knew we could do better.
Yeah.
But what was lacking, I thought, was organization. So I thought, okay, I'll come in there, bring the structure that's needed in the youth national team.
Yep.
Deal with the financials. I was prepared to spend my own money.
Yep.
Deal with the financial issues that come along. But I had the confidence that I would eventually be able to turn it into something good and go look for sponsorship money.
Yeah.
And kind of go for. So that was my vision of this U17 national team.
Yeah.
So I called Nick Ghost gave me Nick Mwendo's number, and I called him, and we spoke, and he was very open to it. And he suggested to me that under 20 was a better option because under 17 countries cheated. So you have an under 17 playing a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
So his reasoning was that it's just difficult to cover the age difference. He said 20, 25, possible. So it made a lot of sense. So we spoke. He asked me to send him a proposal, and I did. Barry responded, and then the whole story kind of disappeared. Yeah.
So that is what basically pushed. Which year was this?
I don't remember the exact year, but this is not too many years ago. But then what happened was, as I was doing all that, I had a friend of mine who's I played with years ago, and Rick Solomon is the head of coaching, Kenya, coaches association. Yeah. And so I spoke to him, and he said, Sam, if you really want to be involved in Kenya football, it doesn't matter what level you do, as long as you're under the federation, you're going to run into problems. Yeah. So he said, if I were you, I would focus on, he casually said, maybe being a president of the federation. And at the time I said, no, I don't have the time. It didn't seem like something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then I seriously started to think about it.
Yeah.
Then I went from that thought to researching, talking to people, trying to figure out how realistic it was, what the challenges were. And I felt like I had a chance.